What is up, guys? Flosky Missiles here. In today's video, I'm gonna go look at something kind of out of the ordinary for me. I'm looking at a 1974 Chevy C10 step side. We'll see if we're gonna pick this thing up or not. Hopefully everything's cool. But in the ramp truck, it's pretty cold this morning. This thing fired right up though today. Looking good. It's in Laguna Hills, so it's about an hour from me. All right, I just pulled up and here's the first look at this truck. First look is it's really good, not much rust at all. Yeah, I'm digging it for sure. He's got the bumper and the grill and everything, so a little bit of rust on the floor pan, not through even, and a tiny bit of rust on the top corner over there, but definitely gonna make an offer on this thing and hopefully we can get it loaded up on the ramp truck. Just made it back with the C10. Let me tell you, I'm happy to be alive right now because that was the sketchiest drive, getting this clunker home. So the situation was, this was like nose in the guy's driveway, so the front of the car was facing his house and it was on an incline. Also, to top that off, this C10 doesn't have any brakes whatsoever. The emergency brake works kind of. And so I was in a bad situation. Plus I didn't have a winch. And on top of everything, we were in Laguna, so it's obviously busy down there and cars can't block the streets off down there, what I'm trying to say. So I was kind of stuck in a weird position because I couldn't get this truck out of the driveway in a position to where I could, you know, get it going this way, flipped around the other way. So I had to tow it with all the weight in the rear, which is like not how you're supposed to do it. You want all that engine and transmission weight over the front of your axle, or front of your rear axle. So I wanted it the other way, but it didn't work out. I couldn't do it, and it's not like I have like all day to sit at this guy's house and do this, so I just had to load it as is, and it was so sketchy. When we were loading it, the front tires of the ramp truck, you can even tell right now how tall it is up there. The front tires of the ramp truck were off the ground. It was doing a stinking fat wheelie. Look at that back tire all low. So yeah, there's like no weight on the front. And so I grabbed some tires and some other stuff that he threw in with me, and I just put it in the front or put it in the cab, try to even out that weight. Hop on the freeway. Oh my gosh, it was so scary. I got it up to like 50 miles an hour and the thing was going all over the place. And I was like, there's no way I can do this. For an hour ride all the way back home, there's no way I could do this. So I looked up back roads all the way. I was like, sweet, I'll just take back roads, you know, let's just be on a back road. Like most could be like 40. So I was taking these back roads. Next thing you know, I'm like in these mountains of Orange County that I didn't even know existed. And I'm going down these super steep, like mountains basically. And it's like all these signs like warning, truck, it's 10% grade or what, I don't know. Whatever it was saying about it being steep, and I was so scared because my front brakes barely work because my tires are like barely touching. And so I just throw her in first and I'm just like cruising down, like so sketchy out. If I touch the front brakes, they lock up. It's like so hairy. If you don't believe how low I was, this is how low I was. I'm touching right now and I'm not doing anything. There's supposed to be a light right there, a tail light like that one. That one got ripped off. It's missing. I got the front wheels off the ground a couple times on a couple dips on this ramp truck, so some people got to see me doing wheelies. Also, these straps did not work out the way I want them to. Usually I wrap the straps around the tire, they're tire straps, but in this case I had to wrap them around the axles. So it was like a whole situation today trying to get this piece home, but it's home safely. I don't ever want to do that again. Not only did I put myself in danger, I probably put a few people in danger. Not really, I stayed off main highways and stuff, so I wasn't trying to find anyone. But sorry for the wind. I also got the grills and all that stuff that comes with the front end of this truck. He threw it in the back for me. So let's get this thing unloaded.
Next level.
Had to get ghetto with it like usual. So here's the situation. My bumper's like falling off the Miata. But I hooked a strap up to the front of the Miata to the front of the C10. Pulled it off with these little tiny ramps right there. And now it's off this ramp truck, so I can flip the ramp truck around and push this up into my driveway, where I'll give you guys an overview of it and hopefully get to working on it. So I got the truck pushed up here. I used the ramp truck to push it with the tire in between because the bumpers happen to line up pretty good. but just like the whole rest of the day, it's been sketchy. I took everything out of the bed. There's a dead rat back here, and there's a bunch of trash and stuff. You can see the original wood bed has got some holes in it, so I'm obviously gonna have to do that. And you know, just the basic type of thing. I don't know if I showed you guys this rust when I was at the guy's house or not, but there's some rust up here. It's not bad, it's not all the way through or anything like that, but there is rust up there. And there's a little bit of rust on the floors, so that's both gonna get addressed. Nothing too major. Inside's actually not in that bad a shape. It's complete, which is cool. There's not much to it anyways. But here's sections of the grill. He has two different ones. He has the black ones and he has the chrome ones, or I have them now, I guess. Here's the front bumper and the tubs for the fender well things, I guess. Let's show you this motor. It's funny because this truck is so wide, and the motors, it's a big V8, but it doesn't look that big in this engine bay. So yeah, you can see there's all this extra room. And supposedly why he stopped driving it 10 years ago was because he was converting the manual brakes to power brakes, and he never finished the job or whatever. So if that's really the case, then I should be able to drain the tank tomorrow, you know, do a few little things and get this thing running. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully he was telling the truth, which I don't see why he would lie. He's an older gentleman, and I don't know. He could have been lying, they never know. The gauge cluster's a little bit taken apart. He included like 2 or 3 more gauge clusters. I don't know if he had issues with one of them or with all of them, or I don't know what the deal was. So I'll have to figure that out as well. But yeah, I'm super stoked on this truck. I definitely want to lower it though. I don't like the stance of it all. It sits like a stink bug, I guess. And I'd like to bring down the rear a little bit. I have no idea about how to lower a C10 or where to even start. So that's gonna be kind of a mission for me. Also, it has Impala taillights, which is pretty funny. And I like the stock ones better. So we'll see what I could do about that. But anyways, if you guys are stoked on this build, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more car content. Thank you so much for watching.